What's up guys, Perry from Rockville here, and today I'm going to show you how to set up your RVSS13. Along with the stand itself, you also get this carry bag to bring the stand from gig to gig, and it also comes with this manual here in case you need any quick reminders on how to use the stand. So for my setup, I'm going to start with the legs here. So to do that, I'm going to look for this knob and I'm going to loosen it just like this. And now from here, I can pull at the legs to spread them out, just like this. You can also push down on the base here and pull up on the pole, like this, to spread the legs out even more. Then once you have the legs set up the way you want, you can tighten the knob up to lock it in place. Now that we got the legs set up, I'm gonna bring the stand to the floor so we can now set up our speaker, lighting tree, etc. So we can fit any speaker onto the RVSS13 that has a 35mm pole mount socket at the bottom. So as long as it has that 35mm pole mount socket, you can fit any kind of speaker on top of the stand, whether it's a smaller speaker like this or a heavier or bigger speaker. So to place our speaker on top of the stand, we're going to look for the socket here on the bottom, and some speakers may even have a tightening knob here, so we're going to want to make sure that it's loosened up. Then from there, we're just going to line up the socket to the pole mount here on the top of the stand, slide it on just like this. And again, if your speaker has this tightening knob, you're going to want to tighten it up to secure the speaker onto the stand. Okay, cool. So now that we got our speaker secured to the stand, we can now go ahead and adjust the height. To do that, we're going to start by loosening up this knob here. Now we're just going to take the top pull here and pull up to the desired height. And as I do that, you'll hear the clicking of the auto lock system. And then from here, we can tighten this knob back up to lock it in place. And now from here, you're all set to connect your speaker to your mixer and get going with your gig. What's also cool is the air assist lowering mechanic on the stand. So let's say we want to bring our stand a bit lower. All we have to do is loosen up the knob in the front, press down on this button here, and then you'll see the stand lowering, and it's using that air assist to bring it down nice and slow. So you can press this button just once to lower the stand one notch, or if you want to bring it all the way down, you're just going to hold the button down like this, and then it lowers all the way to the bottom. This makes breakdown way easier. So now that the stand is lowered, all we have to do is take the speaker off of the stand. Now we also have the option of setting up any lighting tree to the speaker stand, as long as your lighting tree has the 35mm pole mount socket. So to do that, we can take our lighting tree, loosen up the knob here at the bottom, then we can line up the bottom of the lighting tree to the top of the stand like this, and slide it in, and then tighten the knob at the bottom of the tree to secure it to the stand. Once you have the lighting tree secured to the stand, you can go ahead and set up your lights to the tree. And then once you want to adjust the height of this stand, you can loosen this knob here on the front, pull up on the stand just like this. And as I do that, you'll hear the clicking of the auto lock system. Then once you have it set to the desired height, you can tighten up the knob here on the front to lock it in place. Now, if you want to lower the stand, you're gonna loosen up this knob here. Then you can use this button here to bring the stand down through the air assist function. So I can press it just once to bring our stand down one notch. And if I want the stand to come all the way down, I can hold this button down, and then you'll see it's gonna lower all the way to the bottom. Then from here, I can take all of the lights off of the lighting tree, loosen up the knob here on the side, and take off the lighting tree like so. Now once it's time to pack up and get going, we're gonna make sure that the top of the stand is lowered all the way down. We can also tighten up the knob here on the front for safe measure. Then we can bring the legs back in by loosening this knob here on the base, and then pushing in the legs like this. And then from here, we can tighten this knob back up to lock it in place. From here, you can pack the stand inside of the included carry bag. And if you take a look inside, you'll see these Velcro straps here, and you can use that to keep the stand in place. Also, one thing to keep in mind is one set of Velcro is larger than the other. So the longer one is actually meant for the legs or the bottom of the stand. So when packing up the stand, just make sure that the legs are lined up to that longer Velcro. Then from there, you can tighten up the Velcro to the stand, zip the bag shut, and now you're all set to head out to your next gig or event, or to pack the stand away. So hopefully this showed you guys how easy it is to set up your RVSS13. But of course, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to our customer support team through phone or email. As always, I'm Perry from Rockville, and we'll see you guys next time.